On this Sunday, Easter Sunday, not a bad weekend. So far, the forecast yesterday morning, remember we had the early morning rain. It only lasted about an hour or so, and then the rest of the day turned out to be great. So the weather models were exactly spot on. Early morning rain Saturday, then great weather developing for the remainder. And then for today, I think so far it's played out to be one of the best case scenarios. We've actually had some sun south of Portland during the day today. It's been mostly a cloudier day when you get up north of the Columbia River. I'll show you radar in a moment, but now we're mid-afternoon. We've got scattered showers starting to pick up coming in from the west. So as I look forward and get you going into this upcoming week, the big headline I'm following, this is Friday's upper level map on the American GFS model, 543 enclosed low. That's a cold low for this time of the year. If this is true, we would be in the south unstable quadrant ahead of the low on Friday with absolutely scattered showers, some of them producing heavier downpours, and a reasonable chance to assume that there would be some thunderstorms mixed in. Now, not all of the models showed the same scenario, and I will point that out. But in the meantime, with some scattered showers this afternoon on this Easter Sunday, a stretch of some dry weather coming, and then maybe some stormy weather the back half into the weekend, kind of a roller coaster up and down 7 day forecast coming our way, which is very typical, as you know, for April, as we're right in the heart of the spring transition season, right? Okay, listen on Apple Podcasts, listen on Spotify to the Momentous Wealth podcast. These are a number of investment topics meant to educate you. Again, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the Momentous Wealth podcast, they sponsor my YouTube video. So show them your appreciation by checking out what they have to offer. Okay, let's get you going. Let's start with the radar. So it's what, 2:48 in the afternoon right now. I have food in the oven, by the way. Don't worry about me. But you can see this is quite a bit of shower activity now, starting to move into downtown Portland on a line from I-5 near Salem and then up across Clark County. It's scattered. Now, the bright colors, if you look carefully, there are some heavier showers embedded. So we're going to see how the rest of this afternoon plays out. Now, the reason that scattered showers are starting to pick up, this is the contours at 18,000 feet, 500 millibars. See the little dip? So right here's Portland. Get your, and then right where the trough is, right in here is the trough line, just now starting to move in. When you get these upper level trough lines moving through, often it's a trigger for some shower activity, or at the very least, some heightened precipitation in accordance to whatever the 24-hour period has been given. So that's what's going on right now. The storms you see back to the west are going to hold off, and we're actually going to see any showers in tonight and get into some dry time, as I will show you, part of this kind of up and down cycle that the 7 day forecast is showing. So here's the live cameras from my weather site, portlandweather.com. We've got 18 properties. There's Tillamook Head, clouds, Depot Bay, cloudy up and down the coast, but some sun out in the gorge, Cathedral Ridge. Earlier, some sun down in wine country, but now cloudiness at Willamette Valley and Domain Serene Winery. Partly cloudy sky day if you have some friends over in Sun River on this Easter Sunday. And another gorge camera showing some sun, another camera showing some partly cloudy skies from Aspen Lakes Golf Course and the Three Sisters. And there is some afternoon Easter rain. Look how wet the pavement is at Three Rivers Golf Course up in the Kelso area. Clouds in downtown Portland from the Portland Spirit camera. And again, this is just fun. Look at all the people and the natural hot springs resort. This is Canita Hot Springs Resort over in Warm Springs. Wow. Okay. So what's going on? The scattered showers picking up this afternoon, ending overnight tonight. Here is the European, this is the AI, artificial intelligence, kind of recoded, aided weather model, if you will. Basically, there's a big high sitting offshore. It starts to work in tomorrow. This is Tuesday, keeps working in Tuesday. By Wednesday, let me play this. It's kind of tough to tell. See the low down in California? It's like a thermal trough down here. And then the wind direction, if you go through the contours, is more easterly. So anyway, there's not much going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Very little wind, generally speaking. Could be some morning cloudiness here in the valley tomorrow morning on Monday. I don't see that Tuesday and Wednesday with more of an east wind flow. I see just beautiful sunny skies. Here is the low that we're tracking. I'm going to go ahead and play this up because I'm going to show you a contrast. This is the low that brings us at least a chance of some showers developing late day Thursday into Friday. And you see, here we are into Saturday. Any surface front is pushed well through a northwest flow around a high, a secondary low, and we've weak trough up to our north. But then high pressure quickly builds back in on Sunday. So that shows, if you back it up, a scattered shower chance coming in Thursday afternoon, scattered shower threat Friday, maybe Saturday in the morning, but then becoming dry into Sunday. So that's one scenario. Here is the American GFS model that really loves showers and maybe some storms. It's what I showed you to start this video. So here we are this afternoon, Easter Sunday. Notice there's a weak trough line that's passing through. Follow my cursor. It's right in here. Very weak indeed. This is at 5 o'clock this afternoon. So anyway, this moves off, and I now have us completely dry on Monday. Weak high pressure ridging takes forever to take hold, but it does to give us a dry Tuesday with some warming, a dry Wednesday. Wednesday's a day that could hit 70. You see some ridging right here, pretty weak. Here's this developing low coming out of the Gulf of Alaska. And if you follow the GFS model, Thursday sees increasing clouds. And then by Thursday, late day into the evening, here's the low coming down. We would get in some scattered showers. And then this deep low, this is Friday afternoon, 5:43 center offshore. We're in the south flow ahead of it. This is what I showed you a moment ago. That's chilly. That's, although there is a south wind flow, instability ahead of the low for scattered heavy showers and maybe some thunderstorms. And then the low itself pushes inland on Saturday. A lot of cloud cover, showers continuing, but not stormy. And then on Sunday, a day that could go either way as we get into a ridge and a northwest flow pattern on the back of the trough. Could be some lingering showers this coming Sunday. And then going into Monday, it's all dry. So here's one more look. This is the Canadian model. Okay. Let's start Thursday. Here's the system. So notice as I play this into Friday, see there's no cutoff low. And the 543 on the GFS America model, this 543 contour is actually a cutoff low that's right down here over our area. But on the Canadian model, just a weakening trough line with any cold air up to our north. Scattered shower threats Thursday night, Friday, yes. Into Saturday, yes. Probably all dry on Sunday. Then everything shows ridging right here going into the first part of next week. So if you go with the majority of models, you have some scattered showers developing late Thursday, Friday into Saturday. No storm threat, limited precipitation, and then all dry to start next week. Now, here's what I have on my 7-day for Portland, giving credence to that American GFS model. PM showers this afternoon, partly cloudy 61 tomorrow, 65 sunny Tuesday, clear on Wednesday 70. It's a south wind flow ahead of that low. Thursday, we get some cloudiness coming in, south flow, still 73, showers late in the day or evening. Then, if the American GFS model is right, that cold upper level low would give us heavy showers and maybe some storms on Friday. And then we have more of a sun and scattered shower day on Saturday. So anyway, if you have plans this upcoming weekend, you want to keep an eye on what the weather models are doing. And if the other models start to agree with the American GFS, or does the GFS weaken and back off and the weaker models are correct? The weaker models would favor a dry Sunday, by the way, a week from today. So we'll get into all of that. All right, let's go around the horn. 68 down in Medford. This doesn't show any rain chance at all this afternoon through Thursday, but does include some weekend showers upcoming. 62 Friday, 61 on Saturday. A couple nice days coming though, upper 60s tomorrow into Tuesday. Wow, really, really nice. Okay. Out in Pendleton, all dry until this upcoming weekend. All right. So you're really going to have some terrific travel weather, really, at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as we start this brand new week. Central Oregon, all dry until, you guessed it, this upcoming weekend. Temperatures not out of sight warm, but really pleasant. 60 degrees on Monday with sunny skies. How about that? Up in Seattle, they're getting showers this afternoon. A dry Monday, a dry Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday warmer, and then there's a chance of showers this upcoming weekend. Okay, yeah, you're getting the picture. I know you are. Here's Salem. Same thing. Dry weather Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Increasing clouds, chance of rain Thursday evening, overnight into Friday and Saturday. Okay, not much wind, nothing like that going on with any of this. Eugene's going to be similar. Eugene does show some chilly mornings, 38 degrees Monday morning, 40 in the town Tuesday morning, but outside areas could be in the mid 30s. You can get frost, light frost on vegetation if the ground temperature is in the mid 30s. So that's something to watch this upcoming week. I don't think there's a great chance of that. North Bend, all dry through Thursday. Shower chances upcoming weekend. Okay, and then back to my 7-day forecast. So let me back up and show you again. If you have plans on this Easter Sunday, you're listening to this right now, it's coming up on 3 o'clock. There's the scattered showers. Showers will wind down later this evening into the overnight. And then I have a dry Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we'll see what this showery pattern looks like this upcoming week. I'm Rod Hill. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out. You'll be notified when I post. And for now, wishing you a remainder of your Sunday to be pleasant, and I'll talk to you soon. Yobo, I'm done.